Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Black Ice with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and Turan Empire, also known as Turkey. So, in the previous episode we have continued to resist the enemy who is trying to push us back on all fronts, and without our allies' help it is much more difficult, but I'm surprised. Granted, the pressure on us has alleviated with less of our allied... This sounds weird. With a decreased amount of Axis units, we are also seeing less British and American and Soviet troops on our border. So, with less of them, with less of us, they are also putting less of them here. And they are still managing to push us, but we're doing our best, trying to hold on for as long as we can. So we're just gonna continue with that today. And the fight for the breeze is lost because they just reinforced there further, so we're not gonna be able to do that. However, we managed to reinforce Mardin, and it seemed for a little bit that we might have a chance here, but there's just too many enemy units there. And I really like you guys to... Yeah, you just retreat and we'll attack whoever will come after you, because we really... this is a very good place, like a death trap for the enemies who come. Okay, Sirt needs to be oh my god, this 8th Panzer Division. Yosef Harp is defending this place. Alright, well. Are we sending reinforcements? Here we are. Gaziantep needs to be protected. And we're sending war units there, I remember. Okay. Oh, alright. So they've opened a gate here into our territory. That's not great. But I would rather have no other units to send there to keep, plug that hole. Nice, the Germans actually are managing to cause this invasion. They just encircled additional units near Valenciennes. Good for them. I was afraid that that might be the end of them, but turns out it won't. Okay, so these are hills, these are mountains, these are mountains. So at this point I'm gonna do a strategic decision here, and we are just gonna retreat. 2 of you to Van, 2 of you in here, the 3 of you in here, and you guys are just gonna go like so. You guys will all go by rail. Because this is just not gonna work anymore. We need to pull back. I'm just afraid that they will try to fixate on the borders. So let me just delete your orders. And the orders of you guys as well. I'll just keep you manually under control. Alright, yet again, we have managed to do this. How about we attack you guys here? How would that work? It wouldn't. Actually, it would. Interestingly enough. You guys join into this? You actually can. Surprised, but it works. And with that, yeah, these divisions are now able to repel this. taking more units in there. Oh hey, yeah, guys are actually... They don't have any piercing on you. Interesting. Well, now they do. Make only sense as long as the outcome is positive. No, no, don't retreat. Just hold there. We'll see what the outcome is gonna be. Alright, they're actually moving their troops now, which is great. You're not supposed to do that. Like, at all. These are multiply. Let me just see if I can adjust this border a little bit, like so. Which would mean you stay here and defend this area. Housing 5, nice. Additional manpower. Is that... I never actually thought of this, but is there a technology that would help me increase the mobilization speed? It was never before an issue, but now it actually becomes. So I would prefer to see if we can do something. Yeah, you cannot get this one, that's behind a secret project. We don't need more rubber. Chemical industry, we have enough. Let's get excavation 4. I'm gonna need more resources. Oh, surprisingly, this is actually really working. So you guys then march over there. Yeah. I'm happy, like, you know, we're doing our best to hold this for as long as possible, so I feel like we're doing our part. It's not... I mean, you know, there's no bright future for us, this is gonna eventually collapse and we're just gonna get overrun, but delaying everything for as long as possible is our duty to our Aryan brothers. Alright, so the units near Valenciennes was completely destroyed. Nice, improved oil refinery output. That's a good one. Now do we have more here that we can get? More steel output. I think we could maybe do the stability thing. Rations decay. Divisions. Actually, divisions recovery. Alright, the knowledge that wounds in combat no longer carry the grim threat they did in the last war improves morale among the troops. Alright, we get 50... Hey, we actually wanted to decrease the unemployment, didn't we? Can we get anything? I'm not gonna do any of these, actually. Desperate defense. This one is a good one. Well, it's only for 45 days. Anti-democratic raids. Declare national celebration. Let's decrease the unemployment. I really like that one. We need more stability. Alright, I think at this point we can actually stop. We've proven our point. Our units are coming to modern. I'm not sure that we'll hold it for much longer, but... Alright, this is now a much more defensible border. I mean, this one isn't, but... Actually, I have a feeling here. What if we did this? So there's one division here. And we have so many more. The fact that attacking across the river is really unhealthy. Actually, you know what? Stop it. I don't want the border. I'm actually happy with the fact that they are not able to push further and that we have a good border here. Yes, Martin is being attacked again. By you guys. So let me just strike at you again. Which is hopefully gonna knock you out of this combat. No, it's you guys. Alright, well that's a problem. I don't have anyone that could disperse you, but we can get rid of you guys. Hopefully. And this is also holding very nicely. Alright. So we just need to take care of the south, that it doesn't break. How's the... Oh god, they just keep on doing what they're best at. I mean, we are producing airpoints now, so it's not like, yeah. Other than that, it's just horrifying. Alright, we're getting a new model of light artillery soon, which I'll appreciate. Alright, so this is lost, so we'll do the same thing that we did before. And because we finished the U, what can we do next? Improved anti-air. Yes, definitely. Combining modern systems of radar, computerization and autoloaders will be necessary to react quickly against faster aircraft. And we can switch you guys for you. So this is 105mm as well, model 44. And we're gonna call this one Jihan. I don't have enough army experience to do anything here, but considering this is the last model, I really think it would be probably good to start investing in that one. So where is Jihan? Here. Can't wait to see it in action. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. In these mountains, our units are pretty much at home. There really isn't much that they can do to us that we wouldn't be able to repel. Now, when it comes to not logistics, it's reinforcements. There's still 70,000 men short. I guess the supply situation for our units is really bad. I should rotate them or something, but we just cannot afford it. Alright, as before. Yeah, I'm just gonna use this as a trap for the enemy. Oh hell no, what the hell is happening here in Antakya? Come on! Reinforce, guys. Go. Take the rail. And you're going into a battle zone. You will never, yeah. Alright, but it looks like... It looks like they will not come there in time. And you know, the retreat path is also mountain, so even if we lose it, it's not too bad. Okay, so this was repelled, this is holding, this is holding. You're not supposed to be there, you're supposed to be here. So come in, guys. Be my guests. We'll be happy to take you down. So what's happening on the other fronts? So the Kerch Strait is still defended, of course. Yeah, they're definitely being pushed back here, though. Voroshilov, I remember the line was around it. Kursk is still holding. Viteb seems to be moving at a crawl, so the Germans are also holding. Oh, this is nice. They're really pushing them here. Kesseroveng is leading this. Attacking with Jäger divisions here. Jesus Christ. They need more units here. Why doesn't... Alright, they're being attacked all across the front over here, but they're holding. How about Italy stops picking their nose and does something? Jesus Christ. And what about the Japanese, by the way? Still here. Still the same. They're moving into British Malaya, though. And what about Singapore? You guys are allies. Yes, you're allied. Alright. So you got all the territory. And it really is just Singapore now. And it's under attack. Nice. So we're gonna get the news soon that probably Singapore has fallen. Which, you know, to be fair, I am not mad about. So you guys keep preparing here. Just trying to do your best, yeah. Our economy is sort of collapsing. But again, we're making sure that we repay them in kind. We will bleed them dry every step of the way. By the way, someone asked me about the status of our army. We have partial mobilization. We have... Where is it standing? I think it's standing army code. It's medium standards. General... Ah yeah, it's general mobilization. Sorry about the little skip. So as I was saying, this is what I've been asked about. When you're at peace, your army is usually at the reserve army level, and then it progressively goes up and up until the general mobilization, which is here, which is where your units have no penalties. But at the reserve army, they're basically toothless. But this is done automatically. You get the option to mobilize, or maybe, I mean, we might be even forced into it the moment a war is declared on you. But yeah, this is an interesting episode as far as the development of things goes, because we're struggling, but you know, the entire situation is crumbling for us. I'm still putting my hopes into the Japanese, because these guys are really rocking the boat. I'm expecting them to launch an attack on the Hawaii or the Line Islands soon. They might even attack Australia. Well, let's see. Is this because we supply our... Wait, let me see the naval map. I just forbid all of these. Yeah, they're taking down... Why the hell do we have convoys there? It makes so little sense. We're just gonna go for everything via land. Makes way more sense in a way. Okay, so you guys were reinforcing this area and we're starting to turn it around, which is good. Oh, we actually reinforced London. I wasn't sure it was the case, but at this point you can actually launch a counter-attack over here. Nice, 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 nice. This is a desert. These are mountains. So I'm gonna push one of you over here. Alright, they're starting to break us. Black Diamond Infantry Division. Americans, man. And they're unstoppable here in this game. It's crazy. Alright, we just reinforced. Can we reinforce a little bit more? So I really do not want to lose this, and this is a really good bleeding opportunity for us. Alright, nice. We're actually winning this one. We'll see what the effect's gonna be. Stability is not increasing and war support is crumbling. Really not great. Oh, they just reinforced with an infantry division. Okay, can you guys provide support? I think that's gonna increase the line we have here. The combat width. I've actually pushed us out. And I'd like to send you here. Battle is also looking good, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. Yeah, we're not interested in taking this area, so yeah, let's just go like this. I'll send you there. Yeah, you know, the usual death trap. Whoever joins here will be attacked and killed. Alright, but other than that, our battle line is holding. You guys are getting pincered in from all sides, which is gonna hopefully cause a lot of casualties. I wish we weren't so bad at only manpower. The mobilization should be much better than it actually is. Or are we taking really that many casualties? That's crazy. Where are we? We might be. This war is brutal, man. It's brutal. I want you guys to stop and just tackle this. We want to push out anyone who joins there. Nice, look at that. This is really looking good. Go, go, go. Yeah, this is not though. They've broken here. And now the Germans for some reason want to get across. That's just stupid. And you guys aren't doing better. Come on, get in there. We should be bleeding them dry out here, but okay, the moment you get in here, this is gonna be 125 combat width, which is really good. Even if the tank division comes here, we will be able to most likely demolish them. What are we doing on the infantry rifles? Handheld and wait, is it possible to be have a stockpile now? Oh wow. I kinda don't believe that, but we'll see. Alright, they're pushing us away from the hills. And there isn't much that you can do to stop them here. It's not worth it, that's the biggest point. That we couldn't fight for it, but it just isn't worth it. Alright, so whoever gets in there, that's gonna be a nasty fight for them. He pushes back here, but to me is gonna be the next target though. Unfortunately. I was hoping that we could recruit a couple of divisions, but it just isn't meant to be. One day. Yeah, you guys will be there sooner, I don't want that. This is not supposed to be a province we take. This is supposed to be a province we fight over. Oh snap, they actually pushed us out. Right, well then never mind. So we've lost Antakya. I kinda don't think it's worth for us to counterattack. I mean, we can try. This would be... they're gonna bleed themselves dry on us. You can try to launch an attack afterwards, but... I don't think it has much hope of a success. We'll push out the... yeah, we'll push out the tank division, and I'm never gonna be able to defeat the mechanized division there. Stop. That's just wasting our lives on something that's completely futile. I said stop, please. Can you? Could you? I would appreciate it. Alright, here's the Mardin offensive. And yes, this one actually is a pretty good attack. Yeah, this is a very soft target. Yeah, we killed like 2% of their strength. I'm just gonna chill. Let's see if they send in anyone else. What the hell's going on in Yerevan? Snap. This is a mountain, right? Yeah. I'm not sure we're not too late. I think we are. This... yeah, this division has nothing. Alright, abandon Yerevan. I didn't even notice the offensive there. Contain them. Royal Hussars Armored Division, or Hussars, depending on your pronunciation. How about now? Well, this is actually much more reasonable. But still way too wasteful, all things considered. Yeah, much more better than, you know, if you hold. Okay, just retry this, I like that. Let me just try this again, the usual. Maybe we'll be able to push out anyone who comes in. How's the Navy doing? Still haven't finished anything with the... I think that our dockyards have been completely destroyed. No, they actually haven't. Surprisingly. Yeah, look at that. actually. It is a distinct possibility, which I think is actually completely useless at this point. 9.75. Well, we'll see. I mean, Yerevan is worth fighting for. Fighting over, anyway. We shall see. Alright, let's end the episode here. I'm interested in seeing, okay, 162k. Getting a little bit more manpower, but I'm gonna probably lose it all. The Allied losses have reached 20.3 million men. That's insane. 9.37 million comes from the Soviet Union. On our side, Germany lost 4.83 million. 3.72 Soviet Union. As far as we are... Oh, Finland. They're in their own faction. They lost 372k to the Soviets. Norwegian state. You are quickly catching up in casualties. Alright, and because you guys wanted, let me just quickly run through the casualties on the equipment front. So 25,500 uniforms, 17,000 infantry equipment, almost 800 light artillery, 3,000 horse transports, 2,500 support equipment, almost 3,000 machine guns, 850 handheld anti-tanks, 300 armored cars, and almost 4,000 mountain equipment. And let's look at the enemy. They bleed out tanks, 150 cavalry tanks, 70 cavalry CS tanks, 180 light tanks, mechanized equipment also 426 lost, 25 tankettes, 308 armored cars, almost 300 infantry tanks, almost 1,300 light vehicles, 2,270 horse transports, 2,500 machine guns, almost 20,000 field uniforms, and almost 11,000 infantry equipment. Alright, on that note, I'm gonna end the episode here, and I'll see you next time.